The semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We're almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Team out there, we are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision.
Texas.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The handoff and test the left side. Has the first down and more. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to 39.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the first down. Really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins. Just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Him in the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Defense is coming after him. This time, a completion. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. What a
great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Lets it go quickly. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
On third and short, the offense coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here, just not able to hit it.
Motion now from the tight end. Fourth down, look at a throw for it. The sure hands, it's Graham. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
This is a great job by the defense, putting two defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
And this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
This is the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's third and long. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks into the open. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
And just like that, this defense takes advantage of a bad decision by the quarterback, steps in front of it for the interception. Now they've got great field position here early in this game.
And the wideout goes in motion. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Second down after that previous play. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cool behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zero in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Throws it to the right. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards.
The Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. At the 1st down and still motoring. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up with the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
Sack sets up 2nd down. To the air, it's Reed. Catch made on the out route.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch, a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Pulls it in. It's Hudson. That's enough to move the sticks. 1st down now from the 23.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Gibson. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
The defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Second down play coming up. Looking to chuck it again. The sure hands. It's Burton. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Longhorns come to the line in a hurry up. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
How about the defense on this play right here? Because they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense. It's pinning their ears to get upfield. But instead, it's almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Dropping back, it's Reed. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Texas, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
And I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Texas. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25. And what a play for this defense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. On the ground, it's Gibson. The Longhorns looking to cash in this red zone trip. Ball handed off. Fighting him off. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Back to throw. It's Reed. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Longhorns looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They rallied the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
Trying for a touchdown. They'll test the left side. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. When he didn't get there, the defense makes a stop against this excellent third down offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
I thought there might be some initial penetration by this defense. The offense decides to run it up the middle. And I got to give all the credit to this back. He saw just where he needed to go, uses that vision to get this touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Texas. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. To throw, it's Sayin. Pressure is coming. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down on the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Breaks free with room to run. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Touchdown, Texas. A huge contribution from the special teams in this playoff game. You're trying to win a playoff game, Kirk. What a boost to get a touchdown off a punt return here.
Yeah, you're right. You're talking about trying to advance to the national championship. It comes down to plays like this that give you a chance to possibly get there. Huge return, great blocking up front to eventually take that one all the way back for a touchdown.
Texas.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. Here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Nice grab. It's Jones. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
To throw, it's Sayin. Quick throw to his receiver. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Oh, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
Runner takes the toss, runs to his left. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes off in a bootleg. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection.
Boy, these defensive backs are completely locked in. 3rd down, the defense stays disciplined in zone coverage and knocks that one down.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. That miss leaves us with a 21-point game.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
It's a shotgun run call. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Caught over the middle. It's Fleming. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Quick throw to the left. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Misfire on 1st down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. This time it's complete. Look out, off and running. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is good. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the 1st quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Look out. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Off the play fake on 1st down. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Oh, man. You have a good play dialed up and a great chance at yards, and it goes right through his hands. That'll drive the offensive coordinator in the booth absolutely crazy.
To the air, it's Sayin. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Finally marked down after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. And the big play wiped away. That's a costly flag on the offense. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And they're able to get him down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Oh, and he cannot hold on. A chance at a fourth interception by this defense here today. Does bring up fourth down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Back to pass. It's Reed. Catch is made down the middle. Touchdown, Texas. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
Point after, knocked right through. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. That's incomplete, even. first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And he drops it. Can you believe it? So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
He'll hand it off. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Here's the 2nd down play. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. With the catch, it's Graham. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And it's good, right down the middle. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick it away to get us going in the 2nd half. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Heads out of bounds at the 33 after a decent return. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Now it's 2nd down here. It's a draw play. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with how defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to pass. It's Reed. On the move now. Heaves it deep down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Gibson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Gibson. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So the offense will come to the line, needing less than a yard to convert here on 3rd down from the 20. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down. Longhorns will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. He shreds the tackle. And he'll head out of bounds.